Yo, yo, yo. Yo, what is up? Where did my music go? There it is. What up, everybody? It's West Coast Wednesday. Everybody celebrating today in Philly, especially Sixers holding it down. Shout out to the 76ers. They know what's up. And sending them good vibes to all the Sixer fans. Even though I'm not a Sixer fan, but I hold it down for y'all. And big show today. I'm sorry, haven't been doing my West Coast Wednesdays. The game done change on me, but I'm gonna get back with more content, more special interviews and everything like that. So without any further ado, I'm gonna roll this tape, and I hope you enjoy it. And we got a big show for you today. So let's get into it. Yo, 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 man, you feeling that? You guys are feeling that vibe? I am, and I hope you guys like the video. Just giving you that West Coast vibe. That's how we do it out here in Cali. You got to cruise, chill with the old lady, have some brews, have a smoke or two. But that's how it is over here being an Eagles fan on the West Coast with my East Coast brothers when they come over here in Cali. And special guests. We have a lot of good guests coming on, but let me introduce my guy. It's been a minute. Here he is, Yee in the building. Did I mute you? Mute? I think unmute yourself, Mike. I mean, you Mike. Let's see,
What
yo.
up? What up?
There it is. There it is. What's up, Yee? How you doing, man?
Good, man. Just right here watching some soccer. You know how I do.
Soccer.
I stay sports all day.
It's all good, man. It's good to hear your voice and get back in the swing of things. I ain't on that night shift, so we're gonna have some more shows, West Coast style. We got a lot of big things coming out. We're gonna be getting ready for the draft, and I heard you might be you're gonna take a trip out there. Is that right? Yeah. So
Yeah,
Yee
I'm
will
gonna
also
go a
be in
couple
the
of my
building.
boys.
All right, West Coasting Birds are gonna represent. He is the vice president of West Coasting Birds. I am the prez. So you got both prezes right here, and we hold it down for the Eagles, Eagle Nation out there. And then without further ado, let me bring in the Swoop boys. Let me bring in the King. There he is. What up, King?
You
How's
know
it
what it
going?
is. You know what it is.
Yeah,
King Fly Jump.
there it is,
Third,
man.
1/3 of the Swoop Boys. Swoop. You know what it
Swoop
is. How
boys.
y'all doing, man? How y'all doing, bro?
Hey, I know you're doing good. Beating on them the Knicks, the
Yo,
Knickerbockers.
yo. Being a Philadelphia South Side, South Jersey native, and just seeing our team actually be put on the map, and people are hating on us.
Oh yeah, it's
You know what
always
I
like that.
mean?
It's
we
always
getting the hate. So
double the
yeah,
hate,
man. It's
double the hate.
yeah, man. So yeah, East Coast,
All
and
right,
we in the spot though. What's up, West Coast? What's
yes
going
sir.
on?
All right. We got another squad boy in the house.
What it do,
Rico in the building.
baby?
What's up? What's up, man?
What it
I bet
do,
you're
baby?
super
We
excited
in
to
here
that
live and direct.
another dub, man.
Hey,
What's up?
another dub. You know what I'm saying? For us, it feels good. You know, it's like the winning just keeps going past the football season, baby.
Yeah, man. And you know what, man? I'm pulling for the city of Philadelphia because they deserve it, man. This whole process thing has got to come to an end where it actually means something. So
Yeah,
I mean, if
yeah,
they do this, I think the Eagles are going to take notice and carry that championship pedigree, to move forward in the playoffs and
Man,
stuff like that. So
need it,
I'm
oh
really
yeah.
hoping
need
I'm really
it.
hoping that the Philadelphia 76ers pull it off. Because man, it's a long time coming, man. And then
Oh
no,
yeah.
without no further ado, Ill Will DJ
What's
Light
up,
in the
guys?
building.
What's up? How y'all doing?
Good,
I'm in the
man. The
house,
vibe is
man.
good tonight, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
DJ
man.
Light
Dub
is
is
in the
a dub,
building,
man.
man.
Yes,
Holding
yes.
it down for the six. You guys are all sixered up, man. That's good. That's good to
Yeah,
Hey,
hear,
we
man.
got you, man.
man.
Gotta be. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's why we the swoop. You know what I'm saying? Come on,
Woo.
Woo,
man. You know what I'm
boy.
Yep.
saying? Come
We
on,
in the
man.
house, man.
So,
In the building, yeah.
All the
What's good,
way.
JC?
Shout out to JC Sports Talk, man. What's good, fellas? What's the deal? Make sure you're sub to the Swoop Boys, man. They're trying to get their numbers up, man. You know how it is with the YouTube game. They be
Sir.
hating, they be hating. So, but if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Also, hit up JC if you guys. He's a good dude. He loves his birds. He loves sports. Period. But he holds it down. And a big shout out to Raphael, Mr. Captain over there. He represents his Carolina Panthers, but he's a good dude. He's always supported me. And Raphael, you do the same for me. Make sure you go sub up the Swoop Boys, show that support. He's holding it down over there on the East Coast as well.
Yes,
And
sir.
and he's shout out to Yee saying much love for the Birds Nation. That's good. That's all good. So guys, so let me talk about real quick about what you guys got going on here with the Swoop Boys. Like, how did it come to be? Like, what finally said, hey man, let's do this. We've been talking, but now it's time to represent. So, what was the nail in the coffin where you guys like, hey man, let's get it together?
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead, King.
Yeah, go ahead.
So me and Reek, man, we was just basically just hitting each other off on IG, and then he realized that I was from South Jersey, Philadelphia area. He's from the same place where I'm from, so we connected that way. Same type of music, same type of. We just got that Jersey Philadelphia swag. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, all right, what's up? Went to Vegas, Raiders, Eagles, and Valley, face to face, just talking, you know what I'm saying? And he liked my shirts I was coming out with. He was like, yo, let me get that joint. I said, I got you. Man, his aunt bought one off me from the spot. She was like, yo, I need this joint for my son. I was like, I got you. So she gave me the money like on the spot. I said, I said, you ain't got to pay for shipping. I got you. You know what I'm saying? She's like, send it to my son. He lives in DC. I sent to her son. And then me and Reek was like, yo, let's do something. And then I came up with, I said, Swoop. I was like, I want to do something Swoop. He was like, yo, let's do Swoop Boys. And so we basically came up with the name together. And then I just came up with the Swoop Squad. And I was like, we're going to do something different from everybody else. We're gonna implement some colors that and do our own joint. You know what I'm saying? Because we all and special Will, man, like he's a big cousin. So you know what I'm saying? So we got him involved, and like I said, all three of us are from the same neighborhood. So it was bound to happen. It just worked, man. Especially when you appreciate each other's friendship, and you see, like, we all been through this. We all grew up the same way. We all been through the same thing. So it was like, it had to be. It just had to happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we started doing those Swoop Boys. You know what I'm saying? It's caught on.
It was so cool, man. It's like it was perfect timing, and I told you I needed the shirts. I was going.
Oh my God,
Vegas,
bro!
And man.
Bro, you went to Vegas. He went to Vegas, right? Wore the Swoop Squad t-shirt, right? Son, I had 28 orders that night. I said, yo, son, I'm a one-man machine. I can't make two.
Yeah.
So I'm literally making them as I go. I still owe people shirts.
So you're gonna have to add me to the list, bro.
Oh, there it is, man. Hey, I'm telling you, man.
I gotta rock with him.
And I got you.
Yeah, so me and the wife were representing, and we were at the what's the tower? The Strat. They call it the Strat now. I was blind. We were blinding people, man. I mean, we couldn't go missing. And shout out to Lou Bird. We'd be walking around the casino, and Louis like he could see me a mile away. He's like, hey. And like everybody was like, I mean, everybody knew who we were walking around, man. And they started saying Swoop Squad. They didn't even know what they're talking about. But Swoop Squad.
And then I think your wife, Vanessa. Shout out to Vanessa, man. She shared it, and she said she posted my name.
Right.
My DMs went bananas. I was like, yo, son, I'm a one-man machine. I got a press, I got a cricket. I do it one time you know what I'm saying? So man, I really appreciate it. It supports the channel to do what we do. Swoop Squad is basically everybody that's fun-loving and enjoys you guys are all Swoop Squad. Everybody's Swoop Squad. If you love birds. And you're Swoop Squad. That's just period. You know what I'm saying? We come in the building, we just say swoop. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. You know what I mean? We just, you know what I mean? Like we either gonna say you're or swoop.
It's definitely, and shout out to Rico, man. And I love the fact that we were able to meet, through Kincaid. You were there, and you're just like. It was just like it's always felt like I've known you, and Will's been holding it down since the Super Bowl, since I met him back in the day.
Yeah.
But I appreciate it. Goes a long way, man. You guys always know what's up, and if your phone call away, hey, we're right here, this and that, that's why I love my Birds fans, because like we always seem to find each other. And shout out to E-Rock, he was there, visiting, holding it down, and You know, we all took the pictures and everything. And King is everywhere, man. Like if you see King, make sure you get a picture because he's gone in a flash, man. You be like, oh, where's King at?
I
He's
got, I
already
gotta go.
gone.
I gotta be on the move, B. I'll be on the move, B.
Oh yeah. So
Nah, but I mean
Rico,
that's the great thing about Eagles fans, though. You know, that's how we are. And I'm sorry I wasn't even in town when you came. I was so messed up. I was bummed. I was like, damn,
it's all
I
good.
miss my
It's all
boy.
good,
But
man. We're
I
gonna
owe
have
you. I
more
owe you
time.
a drink next time for sure.
But I
Yeah,
really
sure.
shout out to Rico. If you guys have not met Rico, you know, and you guys are out in Vegas or wherever he's gonna be, if it's in Philly, if Rico's in freaking New Orleans and he's there, say what's up to him. You
Hey,
know,
hey,
he's a guy. Yeah,
one thing I can say about Rico, man, he's cool on the other side of the pillow. You know what I'm saying? That's just the
right.
way he is. You know what I'm saying? He's just real relaxed. And if you're a friend, hey, he gonna give you the shirt off your back. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
man.
He's cool on the
Let
other
me.
side of the pillow, man.
Unless it's
So Rico,
unless it's a Brian Dawkins jersey, then I'm gonna have to hold on to that.
yeah. So
I'm gonna have to
Rico,
hold on to that.
so what does it mean to you, Rico? Like when you meet somebody that's from Cali or just on the West Coast, and do you kind of get a vibe with them? Yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same thing as a Philly vibe, but like
Yeah.
a Eagles fan on the West Coast. Like, what does that mean to you? Like, how do you like the vibe coming from them? Like when you
Ah
meet them?
man, I love when I meet my West Coast Eagles fans. You know, I mean, I personally, like a lot of people know, I'm based in Las Vegas now, so I've been out here for over 10 years. I mean, obviously, we go home pretty much every few months, so it's like we never really left. But I mean, you meet so many people from Cali, and I think I have some of the most best organic sports convos with people from California, from like the West Coast, because I mean, it's like why we're all in this anyway. It's like sports is the
Right,
great, it's the great. What can you say? Not the great dividers. Literally the opposite. It's literally the great brings
So
everybody
different.
together.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like
Like,
you meet someone, and then and for me, when I meet a cat and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm an Eagles fan." What? Oh, come here, man. Let me
right,
holler
right,
at you, man.
Right.
yeah,
right.
Who's your favorite player? You know what I'm saying? So I
right.
mean, I meet a lot of cool cats from California, and not for nothing, me and Cuz, whenever we've gone for like tailgates and stuff out there, y'all have always done it right and took care of us too. So I mean,
Yeah,
y'all definitely get the tailgating culture down, just like it's like back home. So I mean, I can't even play it. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, man.
I appreciate
That's
that. And
fine.
then Will, shout out to Will, man, holding it down in Vegas.
Yeah,
He
man.
kind of organized the whole thing right there at is it Bleeding
Oh
Green,
yeah.
Las
Yeah,
Vegas?
I
Is
didn't
that
put
what?
it together. It was Rico was out already there. Like I just
But
came
but
in.
Cuz
I just
put it,
came and I put the flag on it.
he
Like
put the flag and the stamp on it. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
I just made it connect with
Hey,
everybody else. Like here
hey,
we
you know
are.
what? You know what's crazy about Will is like I knew he was one of the real ones when I went down there. And shout out to Sean and Sandy because
Yeah,
they
Shout out to
introduced
Sean and
me
Sandy.
to,
Shout out to him.
to you, right?
yeah,
And Sean and Sandy, they got to be one of the craziest couple. I
yeah.
mean, if you
Crazy.
don't know them, man,
Facts.
Yeah.
they are
Oh,
crazy. If you
Yeah.
it was
and you
like
you got to
God.
be a
Where?
certain you got to be a certain type of person that can hang with them. And I see
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Will's one of them, right? Because
Yeah.
at a spur of the moment, they're like, "Hey, Will became a reverend right there and did renew their vows right there on the spot." And I'm like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
that was just
Yo,
crazy, man!" And
yo,
Yeah.
he straight
man.
up did it like
Hey,
it was like he
hey,
Yeah.
did that.
that's why he's ill will.
You know, and that it ain't the hardest thing I ever had to do. So
Got MacGyver on the team, B. You know
Yeah,
I
man,
was
that's
like,
why.
yeah, I forgot I did that, bro.
Oh
God
yeah.
damn. So
Yeah,
One
like
thing.
I met
um,
Sandy and Sean like out in under the bridge, under the overpass at Bobby's tailgate back in Philly, like years
Oh
years
wow!
ago. So I
Shout
met
out
them
to
yeah,
guys.
Bobby,
yeah,
man.
Yeah,
Shout out
shout
to
out to
Bobby.
Bobby, man. Bobby
Hey,
always rapping. Yeah,
we gotta get Bobby on the show so he can
yeah, we
rap
gotta get
for us,
Bobby
man.
on the show. Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah. I
saying? He
mean,
can
that's where I
spit. You
met
know what I
them at.
mean?
You know,
Shout out to
so
oh
Bobby, man.
yeah.
Shout out to 215, man.
I
Bobby
probably met them
Yeah,
in
he's
215, man.
2014,
Hey man,
2015,
hey,
something like that.
cheers to Bobby, cheers to
Yeah,
Sandy, you
yeah.
know,
Yeah,
cheers to my
yeah.
boy
And yo,
Sean,
yo,
you know what I'm
definitely want to see the cheers to our man we just lost about a couple months ago, or about a year, almost a year ago now. Philly Bird,
yeah,
North Philly,
saying?
North Philly, man. Well, legend, man.
Yeah,
Good
man.
dude. straight from Kingston. Yo, he made himself ground up. You know what I mean? Shots to him. Yeah, on board Philly.
Yeah.
I
I
got
got
his
my
lucky
two.
chip right here, man.
Yeah, man. That was
You hate to see it. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
hey,
That's a good dude, man.
that's why these type of communities are so important. You know, like he's never going to be forgotten. You know,
Nah.
whenever the Eagles win a playoff game, whenever we win like a
we
miscellaneous
drink
game on the
every
middle
hour
of,
on the hour.
you know what I'm saying? We're gonna always have one right there for him. We're always gonna salute him. You know, moments like this when we coming together, we always gonna remember to cats like that. So
Hey,
rest in peace, and hey,
Yeah,
you're
man.
still
He was
here
a
with us.
real one, and
real.
we still supporting him. Be the change and all that. He go wherever I'm going, he goes, man, because he
Facts.
is a big reason of who I am. Like he kind of like helped me, mold the character of the Birdman. And like, dude, when I have my costume on and I'm out there in enemy territory, because I want to give the best reputation and let everybody know how it really goes down. And even with the SoCal family, everybody over here on the West Coast, they got other groups and stuff like that. You guys
Mhm.
with the Swoop Boys, it's like that. I do it for you guys. I do it for the fans. I do it for the birds. Like it like means a lot. Like no one truly understands like what I felt being an Eagles fan. So it's like
Yeah.
really deep and personal with me because
Yeah.
um some everybody's got a family, but sometimes
Mhm.
family doesn't understand you it's kind of distant. But
Yeah.
sometimes I
Yeah.
could talk to you guys. I could talk to
Yeah.
Yee, Tim,
Yep.
even Rico, I could talk to you guys and you guys kind of get where I'm coming from. So
Yeah.
Absolutely.
that's a whole nother like thing that, there's the fan, but then there's like the brotherhood that comes together. So it like
Absolutely.
it's just crazy, man. It's just the
And
more
that's the best
I
part about it, bro. To be
Yeah.
honest with you,
yeah,
Yeah.
all the years
the
of me
more
going to Philly, bro, all the people that I got to know, all the times that I've gone to like away games, all the people that I got to know there, I met you, all these dudes,
Yep.
that's what it's all about, man. I
It,
love watching the Eagles, but
yeah. It's
it's a
the
moment when you're all
fans.
Yeah.
together, bro,
It's
and
the
it's like
collective,
It's
man.
that
You know?
camaraderie.
family, bro,
Yeah.
instantly.
Family,
Right.
man.
Bro,
Started for me when I was in the army, man. Like I started repping my city, and like I joined the army in 1990, right? So I started repping my city, no matter what, wherever I went. And I go,
Yep.
people are like, "Oh, you from Philly? Oh, what's up?" And that's how like people, when I was off duty and stuff, I had my Philly stuff on or my Eagle stuff on. And then, right around that time, Direct TV started doing that the thing where you could watch the games out of so we would one person would get it, we put our money in, and somebody would have it, we go watch the games, or we
Yeah.
find a bar that was local to watch the games. Really set it off though in the 90s. After I got back from Desert Storm, I went to Barcelona, I went to London. It's just I was in Europe, so I was just on leave, seeing what I could see, and I found the Eagles bar over there. I was like, whoa, what?
That's
Wow, this is crazy. And I
wild.
had my Eagles jacket on. This dude was like, "Hey, bro, hey man, we could have bar." I was like, "What? Seriously?"
Yeah.
Oh, that blew my mind, man. It
Yeah.
made me rep it harder. And I started meeting people from
yeah.
Cali. And I was like, "Yo, these." Because one thing about being an Eagles fan, before we won the Super Bowl, you knew we was fans.
Yeah.
No matter
Yep.
where you was from, you was a real fan. Because
Yep.
Yeah. Facts.
you're not a
Facts.
bandwagon. I mean,
Yeah.
nothing
Yeah.
a bandwagon, right? And
Right.
so it's like he said, it's family, man. It's family.
Right.
Really
And,
is.
and to piggyback off that, bro, like, I did a year and a half in Germany, and I lived in Frankfurt. I was over there playing ball, and they were like, "Yo," like I remember because I got the Eagles tattoo and I got the bell and I got the city. When you're from there, you wear the city on your sleeve, right?
Wear it on your sleeve,
And
boy.
so they like, "Yo, for real, you really an Eagles fan?" I said, "Bro, I'm from there." You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no going back on this joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
this is it. Me.
and like I would wear my AI. I had a Larry Hughes because I was rocking the throwbacks. I thought it was fabulous back in 2003, 2007. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So,
Right.
when I go out there and I'm out there and like I remember my teammates, man. His name was Yorsh. He was like 6'10", man. He actually broke my face.
Damn.
He broke my face. Like he was 6'10". I
Yeah.
caught an elbow from a 6'10" coming past the screen, and he broke my cheekbone and then fractured my tooth. I'll never forget this. And I remember I had to go to the hospital because I basically had to wear a Rip Hamilton face mask. And I remember he came and visited me. He was like, yeah, I had to wear a face mask, right? And he was like, yeah, you have it in green. And our colors were green, black, and white. And I was supposed to have black because that was part of the team and the whole FIBA. I was only in League C. I wasn't that great. And they were like, yo, if you can get it in green, and he felt so bad. He was like, if you can get it in green and put in the back of it, go Birds, because that's my man's. And he paid for it. It was a $2,000 mask made of carbon fiber. And he paid for my mask, and it said, go Birds. I'll never forget that. So shout out to yours, man. That was my man, 6'10". Couldn't dance, but he can dunk.
Yeah, and it's just stories like that. Like meetings. I love hearing about everybody's story, man. And I know everybody's got their stories and stuff, but like being an Eagles fan out here, and then just traveling, and like when you meet that new person that's an Eagle fan, it's just like it's so cool. Like I swear to God, when I finally went to Philadelphia and I touched down, I felt like I was on Coming to America. So I was like, look, real Philadelphians, man. And
F you too.
Yeah, and
I'm proud to be here.
Dude, I'm all geeking out in the Wawa. They're probably like, "What the hell's wrong with this fool?"
Oh,
Hey,
ain't no shame at Wawa. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Wawa. Yo,
yeah, but I mean, just
coffee and the best shorties. Okay, so let's not go there. You understand? Yeah, the best shorty can get the most. You know what I mean?
It's falling off a little bit. Though.
Come on, man. No, come on, man. So don't mess with my Wawa, yo.
Hey,
shout out to Willowboro. Shout out to Willowboro.
Yeah, Willowboro, man. Ever since they put them machines in there with the touch screen.
Yeah. Oh, yo, you ain't even.
And Wawa parking lot gotta be the most dangerous parking lot in America.
Especially, that's why I said. That's why I said. Shout out to Willowboro. Shout out to Willowboro.
Yeah, shout out to Willowboro, man.
My man JC out here. Oh, yeah, JC always nothing, bro.
Yo, he always gotta say something. Come on, you know what it is, man. Ain't nobody rocking that Nets jersey, man. First of all,
you know what, man? I'm not even gonna cap on him man, because
but you know who, bro. I got you, but you know who's been going at him though? Shout out to Vic. Vic has been going at him on Twitter because Vic has been going at him. Vic on all the smoke.
They traded for a player that's not gonna play this season.
Yeah, he don't want to play.
Further
AM. It's like watching. It's like watching Drake play basketball. It's like watching Drake play basketball. Like, come on,
man. Hey, at least he got a good looking woman by his side.
You gotta give him that.
Hey, man.
Further AM. Make sure you sub up the Swoop boys, man. Go check them out, man. And,
we appreciate you.
Follow right back. Much support, man.
Swoop.
Hey man, as much as I love all this brotherly camaraderie and all this mushy gushy boo boo stuff, let's get into the real gritty.
Let's get it.
You know what? Today's been a very fun, interesting day in the NFL, and especially for our Philadelphia Eagles. A lot of stuff.
Oh, JC, there he goes. He's still watching.
JC, JC, you know Vic been coming at you though. I'm on the sideline watching like, let him go. Yeah, hey, Will tell him. Shots fired, son.
I think Vic 3 and JC need a round table, man. I'm down for
facts.
That.
Yo, we gotta have a round table and have them on the Swoop Boy show, man.
Yeah.
We gotta have that, B.
Oh,
yeah. Shout out to JC, man. That's my man. Happy birthday, by the way. I'm sorry, I forgot. Happy birthday, my guy. It's his birthday.
Your birthday?
Yeah. JC's birthday.
That's my brother's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, JC.
My brother, Poppy Kulo.
So,
Poppy Kulo.
So, okay, since Rico brought it up, we're going to get into this discussion right now. And I'm going to bring it up because he decided to get on the mic today, and that was Mr. Howie Roseman.
Yeah.
aka Smithers. This is Howie Roseman right
Yeah.
here.
Yo,
That's the guy right there.
Can we get a sip for Mr. Smithers? Can we get a sip for Mr. Smithers?
Yeah, we get a sip for him.
And
Big time.
Jeffrey Lurie was watching him today. You know, he was making sure check it out.
Yo.
Nick Sirianni.
Yo, I'm
Mr. Burns.
Damn it, the evil dude.
Yo, y'all hit him with the young ass Mr. Burns, son.
That's funny as hell.
Oh,
6'5".
6'5", the new Swoop boy right there. Another
Yeah,
Swoop
there
boy.
you go. Swoop.
Yeah.
Brother
Appreciate
AM
you.
in the building.
Hey, but if you join, you watching the Swoop Squad, right? We drink, you know what I'm saying? So
Drink, man.
you know what I mean? We
Yeah,
drink.
Drink
You know what I mean?
helps you think.
This is
Yeah,
barbershop talk, you feel me?
Yes, sir.
When
When
me
you're
and you
hanging out
get on your guys' show, I'm gonna have all the beers ready and all that. I'm not prepared tonight,
Yeah.
but so I'm ready to go, rock and roll.
and
So
I'm
let's get into this. And then so Howie Roseman came out today and basically, you know, he's saying Jalen Hurts is the man. He ain't looking at no other quarterbacks. He is the guy moving forward and he wants to build around him. Yada yada yada. He also said that your boy Gannon is a phenomenal. He said phenomenal defensive coordinator. Yeah, so again, he's trying to pull our chains again, like we don't know what's up, you know. So come on, Smithers. But you know, I'm gonna say this about Howie. You know, this is a big year for him as far as where he's at in his career and everything. You know, we could go down the numbers and he's made, you know, $1 out of 50 cents and all that stuff and everything. But this is so important because if you do not get another quarterback in here, you got to make damn sure that you hit on these picks and who you're getting in here at this year because this has to make it everything around Jalen has got to look good. And if it's Jalen that's the one that's not catching up, then it's all on him and he wrote his own, death certificate. But also Howie can't screw this draft up either because now we're both going to be in trouble because we all know we need a veteran receiver. We could use a nice running back because he talked a lot about Miles Sanders, saying that he loves Miles Sanders, but Miles Sanders never got it home, and the contract and everything. So I would like to see a complimentary piece with Sanders because let's face it, sometimes he's there, sometimes he's not, and so for me, I'm still kind of 50-50 with Howie. I'm not 100% sold. I still kind of have my doubts with Smithers, but I know Rico says he's a genius and all that stuff, but
absolutely
no hate. I really need to see that genius show up. And when we are in Vegas and we're in that crowd and they say with the 15th, 16th pick, he's got to be some home runs right there.
This is his year, bro. This is his year to show out.
This
is it.
But exactly. He got those personnel people too. You guys don't know. They made some changes. Yep. They made some changes. He don't have
So my question is this: when you're saying that this is the year,
it has to be.
Do you think Howie had a good draft last year? Because I feel like he had a good draft.
He did.
Okay,
it's probably his best draft in years.
Okay,
I think it was his best draft.
Gotcha. So piggybacking off that with that question, and this is probably like a 10 question, right? He had a good draft last year, but the top 20, and because we have top 20 picks, right? We have 3 picks in the top 20.
Yeah.
You cannot go wrong in the top 20. This top 20 draft prospects, you cannot go wrong. Either you go DB, linebacker, wide receiver, edge rush. You want to build it through it. You want to build teams through it. You want to build your team through with trenches because we're gonna go trenches, right? We're gonna go offense.
That's what we always do.
Exactly. So and I definitely want to hear this from Rico because I know Rico's about to he's about to be flames because this is his man's. You know what I'm saying? So
It's Rico's man.
yeah, that's his man's in them, son. That's his man's in them, son. You know what I'm saying? So this is when I guess is when I have to question Howie. Is are you gonna let the board? Are you gonna let the board fall to you, or are you going to say something? Are you going to say something what he just said in that press conference? And I'm gonna repeat what he said in this press conference. This kind of pissed me off. Just because this guy is a good player doesn't necessarily mean that he fits the scheme. True. When he said that, I said, you got to be kidding me. So if you're saying that you're going to look to your right and your left and you see John Gannon and he says, hey, that linebacker, Lloyd from Utah.
He doesn't no more, bro.
Let me finish. Because at the end of the day, because we still have free agency to go, right?
Right.
We still got free agency to go, right? So if you sign Anthony Barr, okay, all right, I'll leave it there. But if you say a Lloyd or was it Johnson that doesn't fit your scheme, what are you going to do there? Are you going to go with your team, or are you going to go somewhere else and not let the board fall to you? That's my issue with Howie.
Yeah, I think
that's my issue. No, okay. All right, I see him. He's smoking. I can see the fumes coming out of his neck.
I think they rectified that. When the smoking came in,
shout out to
somebody in there to make sure he stays on path, man.
Look.
Yo, shout out to Mike, man.
Yo, what up, Mike? Yeah, we gotta get you on the Swoop squad, fam. We gotta get you. I'll be watching.
Yeah. He
needs
that shirt.
Gotta get you that Swoop squad. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
That
shout out
was
to you, man.
Hey, go Sixers! I'll be watching you go Sixers.
Oh, yeah.
That was about
draft.
No, what'd you say?
I got love for the Sixers, but I'm a Boston all day. I'm Celtics.
Oh man,
I'm sorry for your mother.
All right, hey, can we go to the question now? Rico,
I'm sorry for your mother.
Of all teams,
Hey, Rico, before you answer that, let me piggyback off.
See, he's ready. He's ready. He does all
so
Howie about it.
Howie did say that, if it's the best player at that spot, I don't know if I believe him at that, because
I don't.
He's saying
He's been saying that for years. He's been saying that for years.
He's been saying that shit, but he hasn't done it. So I'm not fooled. I mean,
let him go.
I'll get if Howie does, if AKA my boy Smithers pulls this off. I'm gonna pop some bottles. I'm gonna be celebrating with Rico. I'm gonna make a Howie is a genius shirt or something like that.
Oh no! Rico's getting the poncho joint. He's getting the poncho joint. You know what I'm saying? He's getting the poncho, son. And then
he don't have leeway like that no more, guys.
Check it out. Hold on.
No. Hold on. Let me finish real quick because he's gonna have the poncho joint, right? He gonna be in Arizona, and we. Yo, I'm gonna let him go.
I'm sleeping in that poncho when I get it. Watch.
Yo.
Let me say, you guys said a lot there. There was a lot to unpack, and I'm gonna go ahead as a Howie supporter, as a Howie
Smithers.
He turned the hat around, y'all.
Yeah,
his neck was smoking when I said that because I knew.
Let me just say this: flame on. First things first, for everyone in here that says we have three number one draft picks. First and foremost, yes, it is actually possible that you can mess 3 number one draft picks up. Let me revert you back to 2019 when we saw Cleveland Farrell get selected at number 4, Josh Jacobs taken at number 24, and Jonathan Abram, starting safety, taken at number 27 for the Las Vegas Raiders. So yes, right there you can see you can easily fuck up a first round draft pick. Very easy.
Well,
hold on. I gave everyone plenty of time about this one.
Yeah, well,
I ain't letting nobody come out.
Nah, it's hit or miss.
I told you.
But
I told
Eagles
you.
fans,
Absolutely be hit or miss, but
Eagle fans always on the BS.
but
Like, oh, they always look at the
Howie.
bad, never look at the good. So
no, I'm gonna.
No. I said the bad and the good. I didn't say the bad. I said the bad and the good.
right.
When it comes. When it comes to Howie, he is most certainly going to go ahead and make the best value of his draft picks. Now, you guys are all worried about, are we going to have all these draft picks? Well, he already cleared it up for you. He said Hurts is definitely going to be the guy going into 2022. And ordinarily, I would go ahead and tell you, haven't you ever cheated on your girl? You know what I'm saying? When we were all young, running around, ripping and
Yo,
running.
you something else, man.
Not on this show.
You something else, B.
No.
You something. That's my bad.
When you was
See, you should have never gave Rico the spot because you know he gonna say something clever.
First of all, 20, you're not gonna tell your girl.
First of all, what did I just say? I just told you Rico was a
Samson and Sheila. Mama felt. Shut up, bitch.
But what did I just say? I just told you Rico is cool to the other side of the pillow. He was gonna pull some shit out of his hat, or he is Sherlock Holmes. You just heard what he just said? No, go ahead, Rico. I'm sorry.
That was deep, bro. As you think about it,
that was deep.
I know most of us are happy.
Poetry and emotion, B.
I know most of us are happily married here, and you know what I'm saying, got families. That's all well and good. I am too. But we ain't gonna act like we wasn't out here at one point being young guns, sticking and moving. And when we were, hey, you are. But when we were out moving, you was never telling your main girl that you were gonna go see about the side girl. Howie Roseman got to play the same game if that's the game he's playing. But in this instance, I do actually believe Howie is gonna rock with Jalen, and that's because we got some very detailed news today that Seattle has come out and said that they absolutely are not trading Russell Wilson. So I think honestly he might have actually been Howie's big move this season. And once that news came down the pipeline, I think it changed his whole offseason plans. So I think he is going to go ahead and spend these draft picks actually on draft assets. We might see a trade or two there, but I don't think it's going to be anything substantial like we're used to.
He might get one.
Real quick,
we trade one back
Rico,
for another next year.
Hey, we got a video of you back in the day.
Attention. We're looking for the chick with big boobs.
Yeah, we are ready to do you now.
That was definitely me.
Hey. So Rico said the other day, we were in I think it was episode 5. He said the most smoothest line I ever heard. He said, "Damn, our guest said something crazy." He said, "Hey, one of us got to jump on a hand grenade." I said, "This dude right here is the coolest. He's the coolest dude on the side of the pillow."
I like to live.
Sometimes you got to make that. But I will tell you guys this, though. I will tell you this. I think a lot of people, because we do have the 3 number ones, I think a lot of people think that this is going to be how he has to show improve, which I agree. He does have to definitely make moves happen in this. Right. But I'm gonna tell you what, after Devontae Smith panning out as great as he was, and Jalen helping us reach the playoffs, even though it was off the 61% completion percentage, they still made the playoffs. I think Howie's seat is cooler than most GMs in the league right now, and I think if he makes even if only 2 of those draft picks pan out, I think he bought himself another 2-3 years easily.
He's going defense. It's so much easier for him to
for
them to win.
And I'm happy you actually said that, because the other concern everybody had was if there's a player available that they think is not, it might be the best player on the board, but he might not fit the system. I think when it comes to defense, that's a very rare situation.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, the only time I really see that being a major issue is if we're talking about cornerbacks.
Yeah.
Because you see what happened to Josh Norman. He was great when they were playing zone down in North Carolina or for the Panthers. But then as soon as he got switched to playing man-on-man and press coverage and stuff like that, he was burnt toast.
Yeah, their line fell off.
I think this being a defensive-minded draft, especially in the top part of it, I think they will go for what's best available as long as they fit that type of scheme. So I don't think it's too much of an issue.
But what I'm saying is let the draft board follow you. If you have
Absolutely.
Gardner there or you have McDuffel there, those are some guys right there that can play, that can go on the field. Because at the end of the day, what's been happening in Philadelphia is the first 2 rounds have not been on the field. They're supposed to be on the field.
All right, but
They got to be on the field. We had
Yeah, they
JJ
have,
Alfega.
though.
We had hold on. We had JJ Alfega.
Sidney
We had
Jones.
JJ Alfega. He wasn't on the field.
Okay, but
Okay.
for
Okay.
every-
Hold
look
on.
at
Let me.
every
Hold on. Yeah, JJ Alfega, right?
right.
We all know that Jalen Rager shouldn't even be on the field. He shouldn't even be on the field at all.
He shouldn't be on the field.
He shouldn't
JJ
even be on
should
the
got
field
more
at all.
run than him. Honestly,
Okay,
JJ should
got
get
it
more
because JJ is known as a blocker, correct?
blocker,
Yeah.
and
He's
you can throw him the 50
and special teams. Oh, he
Right.
can't catch a 50-50 ball. He was doing that in Pac-12 because they don't play
Yeah.
defense. And then on top of that, think about that though, bro. Like you had 2 picks. You had 1 pick in the first round. Andre Dillard wasn't even on the field. He's our first round pick. He was our first round pick.
But he hit a goal mine in
Those
the
guys,
Hall of Famer.
But if you're drafting a first and a second, they got to be on the field. They cannot be hitting on the bench. Period. There's no excuse. There's no excuse.
That you drafted a 7th-round player and he's a Hall of Famer. That's his excuse. I mean, he couldn't.
No.
Goal mine on that.
So you're telling me right now, if you draft a first-round player,
right?
Okay,
and you got a Hall of Famer in this spot.
You got a Hall of Famer. You have a Hall of Famer. Who was it? Who say his name?
Peters was in his spot, so he wasn't taking Peters' spot until he was
It was time to get rid of Peters.
Right. He should have got rid of Peters. He should have never re-signed Peters.
Hey, he shouldn't have been there the last year.
He should have kept Big V. He should have kept Big V.
Let me ask you guys a question real quick.
Big V got paid. He got paid by Detroit.
So he did that here too.
No.
All right. Let me just answer real quick. Okay. Because I was hearing this, I don't know if it was 97, one of the talk shows. They said that Howie Roseman is a top 10 GM in the league.
Top 5.
Oh, do you guys believe that?
Top 5.
Hold on, let me answer. Let me take this.
Oh, no, hold on. This has to go to community. There's got to be a community thing because everybody has their own opinion.
Just yes or no.
Yeah, let me jump on here real quick. Let me
the smoothest talker on here. Go ahead, go first.
Hold on, I'm gonna say he is. And like Cuz just said, top 5 for sure. But I'm gonna raise some points that you guys just brought up to the table. When we drafted Andre Dillard in the first round, everyone went crazy and everybody was super happy because we had the future at left tackle.
The replacement.
Everybody felt that way. Now, let me answer, and you guys answer me this question: if Sidney Jones doesn't turn out to be if the Sidney Jones move turns out to be a hitter, ends up being a top, he's starting right now as our cornerback. You guys would love it,
but he did.
Cornerback.
But if he did,
but he didn't.
Okay, but this is why I'm asking this question. Everybody loves Doug. Hold on, I'm asking this question because you love Doug Peterson when he goes for it on 4th down and he converts. You hate it when he goes for it on 4th down and they don't convert. But you still respect it. He went ahead and tried to take a shot and a guy. He was getting a discount. It didn't work out. But if it would have worked out, he would have been a hero. Everyone loved it. And when we made the move to go get Carson Wentz, we traded it. We still got the first. We got a first for Sam Bradford.
Oh, yeah, that worked. That
worked. That's what I'm saying. So I mean, everyone can talk about the moves that didn't work out, but there's so many moves that
But that is totally 2 different things. We're talking about picks.
Was a good one too.
Huh?
No. That's 2 different things. That's a third different thing. That's signings versus drafting young talent and developing young talent to play for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Goddard was a win.
That's it.
No, that's not it. He got
you're not letting me finish. He did not succeed in that draft. He didn't. That was
probably one of the worst ones.
That was the worst one.
Which one?
Sorry, I hate to say it.
Are you Goddard?
No, not Goddard, because Goddard worked because we were.
Oh, the draft after that. The draft after
yeah.
That was a fail. He was reaching.
It was fail. You know what I'm saying? he didn't let the board just come to
Yeah, he
him.
failed on that.
And
He did
that's
too much.
He
was doing too much.
reached. He reached. That's what it
He was
was.
too much.
Well, everyone talks about how
He
bad of a
killed it
GM
on the
he is,
seventh.
but
He killed it at the bottom of the draft, though. He killed it.
but do this for me. Tell me right now, if Howie's not a top 5 GM, name 4 GMs that are better than Howie now, and give me it.
I can't.
Give me reasons why.
I can't.
I couldn't tell you anybody.
Give you a top 5.
No, give me if Howie's not top 5. Tell me 4 GMs that are before him. I'll listen.
My man used to play for
4
Tampa.
real names and give me 4 solid reasons why.
My man used to play for Tampa. The safety. What's his name?
The dude, the one from the Steelers has got to be one because he's
the Steelers definitely. Ozzie knew. I had to before Ozzie retired.
GM,
before
so you
before Ozzie retired, I have to say Ozzie was way better than him.
I give you Belichick.
Yeah.
I give you the guy in San Francisco. I give you my man in Pittsburgh.
Chiefs. Can you throw the Chiefs in there?
Andy Reid.
That's Andy Reid.
Yeah,
but I won't say that.
He's in with Belichick, right?
The Chiefs have hit. They hit on Mahomes and they hit on.
He hit on just about everybody.
Travis Kelce,
all of them, man.
They hit on those.
I'm not
the running back he got rid of.
But
I'm not gonna throw San Fran in there because, in my opinion,
John Lynch.
John Lynch is a beast.
But I'm gonna tell you, why
built that defense. That defense is
San Fran took exactly what was right there for him at the time. Bosa, everybody know you were supposed to take Bosa. At the time, making the trade to go get Jimmy Garoppolo seemed like a great move. It's an easy move, what I'm saying. So that's why I don't even.
The quarterback. I'm just talking about the picks. Hey, defense is
that's what I'm saying. But
that's what I'm saying. Those are all picks. So you got to go, Sam. You got to go, John Lynch. You got to go.
Say getting Jimmy.
You're saying that there
minus on his part.
Were there, right? But the picks that Howie missed were there as well. You know what I'm saying?
This is the thing. Hold on, but when you think about it, San Francisco was drafting way higher than us for a long time.
The Jefferson.
They were terrible. They were terrible.
DJ
Metcalf. Everybody missed on Metcalf.
Everybody missed on Metcalf. He was the last pick in the first round.
Whoa.
Metcalf was in the second round.
No. There was plenty of wide receivers out there before JJ. I think it's AJ Brown. There was DK.
Yeah,
we can go before that. You want to go before that?
That was a terrible draft.
You go Devontae Adams. No, you go get Jordan Matthews. You know what I'm saying?
Matthews wasn't a bad player.
That was Chip.
Matthews wasn't a bad player.
That was Chip, and Matthews wasn't a bad player. That was Chip.
Nah, his first.
Let me ask Rico something real quick.
Yep.
All right. This is a issue I have too with Howie right now. Is that
was Chip too?
Yeah, that was.
You weren't able to keep Doug Peterson and you got rid of Dougie P and you got rid of your franchise quarterback. How do you get rid of both of them? Like, how could you not figure out it was one or the other?
Doug
to be honest with you,
no more though.
I know, but to be honest with you, I think Doug. There was no reason why Doug should have been gone.
Doug should have been gone. The one reason he should have been gone. His strength and conditioning is horrible. We had the most injuries of any team I've ever seen over a 5-year span. And
but even with Sirianni, we had one of the healthiest seasons I have seen.
Exactly. So it's not a coincidence.
Since Chip Kelly. Since Chip Kelly.
Thank you.
And a lot of people, I don't think a lot of people really remember. Doug had that big meeting with them at the end of the season, and I think they had already decided they were going to be moving Carson. They already knew that he wanted out, and I think Doug really went in there, and especially after we saw that they actually didn't have any beef when he was going and seeing them in Indianapolis and stuff. I think that Doug really sat there and said he was going to try to he wanted the game plan to fix Carson, and they had already made the decision. We were moving on.
Yeah,
from
they just done with Carson.
They just said, well, if that's what you want to do, you go. You're not going to be here then.
Well, Jeffrey Lurie already made that decision because what Carson did. Jeffrey was like, "I'm done. Go ahead and get rid of
him." So it's fair to say that Howie, since we're not paying Carson no more. That's already done. We already paid him at 32 or whatever. This year, then Howie, as much as Howie was able to do what he did with eating that 32. This year, I think he could go up a few notches here. I want.
We have money. Like this is sign a veteran wide receiver for sure. There's a lot of them out there.
We're gonna trade and get Ridley.
This is my question though. This is my question to you guys. Because everybody has been passing the whole veteran wide receiver, and I totally agree with you. I agree with everybody with that. What is the one wide receiver that you'd love to see in midnight green that you'd be like, man?
I got the perfect one.
What's up?
We're saying about a veteran.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You guys realize that the Chicago Bears don't have like a first or second round pick at all?
Nah, they done.
They don't have a pick until like the third round. Bro, you think they won't let us go ahead and get Allen Robinson for like a second and a
Allen Robinson's a free agent though. He's a free agent.
Yeah, so he's a free agent.
Oh, he's a free agent.
Yeah, he's a free agent.
Ridley's my guy. Off the Rams? You think we can pick off the Rams?
I'm good. Ridley's my guy.
I said, do you think we could pick off the Rams because they don't got no picks?
Nah, they ain't got no picks.
For who though?
For who? They got
Robert Woods.
Robert
Woods.
Oh, yeah.
Only person probably signed is Cup, right?
He tore his
Everybody else
ACL.
on a 1 year deal. Or
He's been
No,
hurt.
they got Robert.
Man, Robert Woods hurt every year. Why do you
And
want
so,
that?
and not for nothing,
They
Cooper
soft,
Kupp is
man.
hurt
They
every year,
soft,
too.
man.
He's nice though. He is nice.
Right.
He's been hurt.
The NFL
You
gifted him
realize-
that.
Yeah, but
had a
he's
great year
nice.
this year.
But we're trying to get away from all these hurt players. Man.
I tell Calvin Ridley, and it's a
Yeah,
done deal.
I would go. I like.
I think
Ridley.
everybody would go Calvin really.
Right.
I like Alan
Yeah.
Hearns.
Well, how
Hurt.
mentally stable is
Hey.
that guy?
But
Really?
How
Bird,
committed do you think he'll be when things
Birdman.
start going bad?
What,
Who you talking
Ridley?
about? Ridley, or are you talking about Robinson?
Yeah, Ridley.
I mean, he's in Atlanta. It can't get
Yeah,
no
I think
better than
Ridley,
that.
all right.
can it?
I think
You're right,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
Right.
still,
Real full
you gotta
player.
question it. You gotta question
Yeah.
those things.
Yeah,
Hey,
King,
Birdman.
what's up?
Remember, Philly is a hard place to play. Look at
How
Regger.
do you have a
He
problem
can't
with
get
him?
off. He can't get off of social media.
He be on social media like that.
He's on social media more often than on the field, bro, doing
I
plays.
mean, that's because
Hey,
he's
if
in
you
Atlanta,
win,
man.
if
They're not
you
really
win, you
playing
ain't got to
football
worry
down
about
there.
it.
You got nothing else to do.
I'm
Like
gonna
being
put it
in
like
Miami.
this. I'm gonna put
Go
it
ahead,
like this. Philadelphia is a hard place to live and play. So,
Yeah,
but this, hey Birdman, what Birdman to go off the conversation that you and I had earlier today. What were we talking about? Name that wide
All right,
receiver.
so check this out. So, DJ Light brought up a good point. So, I'm gonna do my homework a little bit about DJ Shark since we got DJ Light. So I'll bring it to you. So, who would benefit more being here? Would it be Calvin or DJ? And I'll let you guys pick.
You said DK?
Shark.
DK?
No, Shark. You said the receiver, right?
DJ Chalk.
Oh,
What's his name?
Okay.
DJ Chalk. I thought you were calling him Shark. Oh, Chalk.
No,
Yeah, my bad.
Chop.
Shock. I can't even say it. Yeah, him.
I was wondering what
Him.
you said.
Who do you want, him or Calvin?
I take Calvin because they're gonna nip that social media stuff in the bud. This is the East. The Northeast is different than down south where football is. If you're not winning, then they like they don't care what you do. They're not on a team like that. In Philly, they're gonna be like, you are not winning, but you on social media. Why you not at practice? It's different here. We different, so you can't do that type of stuff.
We nitpick. That's what it is. We don't give a fuck.
The fans don't get at you.
DJ Chark he's on the Jacksonville. I think his stats are something like just under 3,000 receiving yards, and I think like 15 touchdowns. If he's been able to get that kind of production with no quarterback there, he could be a really valuable option for Philadelphia. And I think my favorite part about it is we could get him for the low. So I would be interested in taking a shot on that.
Birdman. What did I say, Birdman?
I like
the only reason why he didn't play last year because he had a fractured ankle. And then when he got healed up, they put all the young bulls in front of him because they were like, well, we ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
You might as well just put some of these young bulls out here and see what type of talent.
I
think DJ Chalk would be. He's 6'4". I think he has a little bit of a slender frame, but he is somebody that can be able to catch 50-50 balls, and he can take the top off the defense. I think he would be a perfect cheap deal. I think he would better than Michael Gallup and
I take him over Gallup anytime.
Okay, that's all I was going to say.
One thing you gotta be careful about guys on bad teams though. When you play defense, you like nothing deep, nothing cheap. You just they catch a lot of balls because you're not giving up nothing like that. But he's good. I've seen him play. He can play. I definitely take him over Gallup.
And his 40 time was like 4.34. So
his 40 was crazy. But you imagine being 4, you're 6'4", and you can run like that. Damn, come on.
Nah, he got
Imagine,
burners
Yeah,
before.
so
yeah, he got some burners, man.
Oh, Chark. Give me Chark. I'll take Chark.
I'll take Chark. I'll take DJ.
Like-
Absolutely.
Cheap deal.
over
Hey,
Calvin.
I agree with you guys, and it's
Hold
not
on,
gonna
hold
cost
on.
us
One,
more than
one more
Woodley.
thing. But one more thing. And my bad. Yeah, I didn't mean to cut you off. One more thing. There's one thing that Howie mentioned that made me excited. Y'all ready for this? No more 1-year deals. We're gonna sign young. We're gonna sign young talent to be here for years. So what that tells me, I think some of the players that we got 13 free agents. I think the majority of those guys are gone. I don't think
They're cut.
Remember
I
what
think
said,
those guys
King,
are gone. But I'm excited because it's about to be a new. It's about to be a new era. It's a new era of football and in a new era of Philadelphia Eagles football. You know what I'm saying? So this is it's gonna be nice, man. I'm sorry. That's my 2
Shout out to the no one more year deal.
Yo, I gotta be back. So I gotta do some
For real.
Right.
Well, I
right.
do, but I'm happy you said that because I do actually. But to get off our last topic real quick though,
Mhm.
in 1 year, Howie went from being like 25, 30 million over the cap, not having much assets, and in 1 year of removing our franchise quarterback, he was able to go ahead and get us 3 first-round draft picks, have us $27 million underneath the cap, and we just made the playoffs with our backup quarterback. So, not such a bad GM. Not such a bad GM.
Yeah.
All right. Well, before we head out, we're gonna talk a little bit about Jalen. So it seems like Howie's kind of like
Oh, my
saying
chair.
backing him, like he's gonna back him up and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
my whole thing is that if Howie doesn't get like these receivers that we're talking about, and he just
He
I
will.
don't know, maybe he gets a dude out of the pick. I mean, out of the draft because I heard
I
there's a
get one.
receiver we could get, but I don't know if that's gonna be enough for Jalen. If Howie does something like that, do you see Jalen having any success off of just like a guy that's off the draft?
Yeah,
Another
because
guy.
if he's good, like he can't be a reach pick though. It's got to be a solid dude. Like it can't be a reach pick. But he has to bring in a free agent. He has to.
He has to go free agent and wide out. We need to
Yeah.
Yeah,
get
but
a DN,
but look,
has
me and King were
linebacker,
talking earlier
safety,
because
whatever the hell is up there in
if
the
he
draft.
doesn't get one of those guys that we're liking in the free agency, because I'm already hearing that he's going to go two defensive guys and a possible wide receiver. But for me, I don't know if that's enough for the success of Jalen Hurts. If he doesn't go get anybody in the free agency because he's trying to save money because he's got that pick, but I don't know. I don't think that's enough. I'd rather him go get the veteran pick. But if he doesn't, me and King were talking earlier, he might just go get that wide receiver in the draft. But like you said, I don't know who would be that would be able to save him. I mean, is there a wide receiver that is going to change? That he's going to be this new guy in the NFL?
We don't
that's
know.
top dog.
Yo,
Right.
Rico.
Well, we got to have the veteran for the teaching point. The reason
Rico.
Rager
I'm
is,
sorry, bro.
is underdeveloped is because Doug and his squad never developed any receivers since they've been here, and then the veterans are gone. So he had no chance to develop this year. You got rid of D-Jack when you should have kept D-Jack because of all people, he can at least run routes and teach the young boy how to run routes with fast guys because he doesn't know how. So that's
and he's
at
lazy,
this point
bro.
he's done.
And he's lazy. That's what it is.
Yeah, he done.
I hate that guy.
Me
Well,
too.
I'm gonna tell you something like this, though, man. They're gonna end up they're trying to trade Rager. They're trying to give him a brand new start. But there's one wide receiver in the draft. There's actually 2 wide receivers in the draft that I like, and me and Rico was talking about it earlier, and that was Perk. Was it Perk from Arkansas?
Yep.
Yeah.
I love that.
Young Bull is like a Debo Samuels. He's bigger though. He's like what 6'3", 220, 225.
Yeah,
He's strong and he runs after the catch. He played mostly in the slot, but this is the thing. This is what I'm getting tired of people. Stop labeling wide receivers. You can either catch or you can't. I don't give a damn what it is. I just need you to catch the damn ball. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So,
and his 40 time is the same as Sharks, 4.34.
Right.
I like that.
They
kid. I like
they got track. The Eagles got a track team. They got some guys to take the top off already. So
Oh
you
yeah.
know, Quez to
Oh,
take the top
We
off.
just
and
need
the other
someone to
thing, Will,
we need
High
reliable
power.
people, bro. We need reliable wide outs out
Right.
here,
We
bro.
need
Exactly.
people that got
Someone
work
someone that
ethic,
can
know how to
that
run
you're
routes.
gonna get. You're gonna throw the ball, and you know that he's gonna be able to catch that ball, bro.
Or he can win a one-on-one matchup no matter what. Like
If
you
only
know,
there
like,
was
you're
a
like DJ, you know
franchise.
he's gonna win that one-on-one matchup. Like you know that. Like why would you get rid of the guy who could teach that? I
he
don't
was just
understand
hurt.
that. Like
He was just
and,
hurt.
and I was talking to
I
I was talking to
Doug
King,
Staff.
Will. So check this out. So I wouldn't mind this, and I'd be really excited if we do get a wide receiver in the draft, right? And then we also get a veteran wide receiver. I'll be really geeked because it's almost like for suring our wide receiver room. And I don't see why we can't do something like that. But that would make me feel a little bit more comfortable because it feels like Howie's kind of like. Then I start to believe that he really does want to build around Jalen. Because if he just does the draft pick and he doesn't really get another dude in here, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it. I'm not gonna hate on the guy. I'm gonna, he's a Philly now, but I don't know if it's enough to put Jalen there.
No, he needs
Because
another receiver. Smith needs a guy that can win. If Rager would
right,
have caught the passes he caught, we would have won 12 games at least. At least,
true,
or not stepped out of bounds.
yeah.
And all the other dumb shit that happened. Some
And
of that might have
Quez
been the ref.
quitting on his
Would
routes,
you?
like King said.
Yeah, quitting on
Quez got to
the run
stop
and
doing
getting
that.
hucked down. Like after you want, like, come on, man.
There's no hope
Would
for
you
that guy,
guys?
bro. That fool's
Would you
bugged.
guys feel comfortable giving up a second round pick for DeAndre Swift?
Oh, from Detroit?
Nah.
You wouldn't like to get
I think
DeAndre
you get a
Swift
second.
for
I
a
think you get
second?
Ridley or the dude from Jacksonville for a second round pick. You don't have to get
For a second round pick, a running back? No.
Nah.
But if we're thinking that if Hurts is going to be the starting quarterback in this year, and you want to give him the best possible chance to succeed,
and put
you already
Gainwell
know
in.
you're probably going to go spend some of this capital on a wide receiver and probably the rest on defense. Why not go and get him a top tier running back? Because we know it's not going to be our boy Miles Sanders.
Gainwell
I
can
would, I would, I would,
I
would
like
never.
Gainwell. I like Gainwell,
No.
bro.
I like Gainwell, but I wouldn't touch Swift. I would go after free agency and go after Fournette.
You wouldn't like Swift with his numbers? He's got good numbers.
No, not for a second round pick.
What would you spend
you're
on?
right.
Yeah, I definitely
A
want.
third.
I
You get a
definitely
running
want
back in the
guy like
draft.
Fournette.
Just like
Because look,
I'll
guys,
give a fifth.
the other thing too is how he's got to figure out is that we can't put that much mileage on Jalen. You already
Exactly.
see he got hurt a little bit
yeah,
because
Yeah.
we weren't
Fournette,
getting
man.
the touchdowns that
all
we needed.
mobile quarterbacks get hurt.
So you're telling me you wouldn't
Everyone.
sign Fournette? They have Miles
No, I-
Sanders.
Yeah, I would.
We need it because I don't want Jalen. In order
Is
for
Fournette
Jalen to be the
available?
guy, he
Is he
has
free
to
agent?
stop running
He's a
as
free
much.
agent.
Is my opinion. That's what I think. I
But
think
that's part of his
Jalen.
game, though. That's part of his game. That's part of his
Yeah,
game.
but everybody's saying
does
that
that
he's
for-
got to read the defense and all that, so that's gonna be part of the passing. So he has to elevate that part of the game. It can't
Well, that's
always
what his
be the
summer's
one read
for.
thing.
It hurts.
Yeah,
Definitely needs to fucking step up his game, bro. This
Yeah, he's getting better, but
He will.
I mean, he's going to have to. I
gonna
mean,
have to, man.
whoa,
He's like,
calm down.
Yo,
you
we thought
got.
we lost you, brother.
I mean,
Yeah, he's gotta
if you
get
really
better,
look
man.
at it, we spoke the other day. We said yesterday we did say James Conner would be great, but there's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Melvin Gordon's out there, David Johnson's
No.
out there.
Whoa, time out. You didn't. No. You need to repeat what you said. About James Conner. Repeat what you said.
Did I said James Conner's out there.
No. You didn't say it right. If James Conner doesn't want to come to Philadelphia, F him.
Oh, fuck him. Fuck him.
Yeah,
Am I allowed to curse on this show? Fuck him.
yeah. So exactly, that's what you said.
Yo,
Yeah,
I
you
was
know what I'm saying.
crying when he said that.
You know what?
that's what
You know who's out there? I hear all this talk about Ridley, and I'm surprised I don't hear no talk about Cordell Patterson.
I take Cordell too. Cheap.
I mentioned him yesterday.
Too much.
You did. You know what? You did say Cordell Patterson.
I take
He's
Randall
out there.
Cobb. Why you bullshitting? I mean,
Yeah.
I get two veterans if I can. Randall
Well.
Cobb. He can still play. So
Sony
I mean,
Michel,
not
Sony
as my number two, but
Sony
as-
Michel, you could probably sign. You could probably get
yeah,
for
I need
third.
some. I need some veterans in the wide receiver room. We can't go like we did this year with dudes quitting on routes, stepping the fuck out of bounds when they should have got a touchdown Can't have that.
Oh yeah.
Too many mistakes,
Bro.
bro.
Too many mistakes.
Think about
man.
it.
Constant
what?
game.
What's
Put their
crazy?
hands on
Think
dudes on
about
the
it,
pick when
though.
they don't have to. Just turn around and look for the ball, man.
And
know
that
what's
boy that was
crazy?
and that boy that was getting burned in Las Vegas, Jalen. When what's his name was hurt, he kept Jalen Richard. He kept coming in for he was getting a lot of run when when Josh Jacobs was out, and boy was burning.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Hey, guys, real quick.
I'm only saying this is there's so many different names at running back that you could plug in here, and I think that as we've seen, the Eagles don't super value that position. We're not going to give a whole bunch of money to it, but there's so many guys out there that you could get for a good price that I don't think you're going to have to worry about filling that position.
I don't think you have to.
Hey,
Miles Sanders won't be
quick.
here.
So, wifey's getting, my wife's all crafty and stuff, so she's gonna be making some wallets right here. Let me give her a little quick promo, fresh off the press right here.
Yes, sir.
A Birdman 951 exclusive wallet right here. Look at that.
That's crispy. I like that.
Stop.
That's crispy. That's crispy.
Oh yeah, that's crispy.
And then in the
Oh,
back,
it's leather too.
West Coast and Birds.
I'm gonna need
There
to
it
have
is,
something like
man.
that.
I'm gonna need one, but I need mine to say South Philly.
There it is. And then
South Philly.
Yeah.
there's the El Chef, the Lou Bird right there. Look at that, the Lou Bird wallet. He got.
Yeah, that's hard
too.
What's up, man?
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna have to be hitting wifey up very soon.
Yeah, man. Hey, can you imagine with that the Swoop Squad wallet, man? That thing be blind.
Yeah, I was saying, gotta get that Swoop Squad.
That'll make you official.
Yeah.
We're getting them.
Make
Yeah, on the back of the say Swoop boy.
Hey.
Boy. When we get when the third bird is added, I'm gonna have to send it over to you so we get.
Man, we've been waiting for that third bird for like months.
We saw
hey guys,
do the first one.
Hey man, this is a pleasure, man. You guys coming on the show, man, and I always support you guys.
Hey man,
like you guys support me.
Thank you.
Anytime you want me and you to get on the show later on or whatever when you guys got time, we're always down and stuff. But I appreciate you guys coming on today. And
hey, we'll be in Arizona. We'll be in Arizona for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a lot. I
already know.
Westgate gonna get toured.
We'll be out there.
Up.
Thank you.
Bro, that man,
Westgate popping, man.
King is gonna be holding it down because it's his spot. So I'm excited to finally get down there. And Gail's supposed to be down there. I hope he comes down. Prime's supposed to be down there.
Hey, E-Rock said he might go out there too, bro.
So,
that?
I believe.
Man, the weather's nice. E-Rock, if you just look at the games where the weather's nice, boom, he's there.
Yeah. Hey, one thing for sure, we definitely gonna connect like Voltron, man. That's a
man. We're gonna link it up. Man, I got legendary stuff down in Westgate. Some girls introduced me to the.
When I was talking
down there, I was like,
when I mentioned earlier about them days about sticking and moving, man. Nah, Arizona.
Look at Rico with the star.
Shout out to Lou Bird.
Wild place, man.
He probably got like 4 or 5 kids in Glendale.
Man, if you see a little chubby Puerto Rican walking down the street, tell him I said what's up.
That's too funny.
Eagle stuff on.
Facts.
But all right, guys, we're gonna end the show. If you guys want to stay after, we can talk a little bit after the show. But hey, man,
appreciate it. Fabulous, man.
Swoop boys in the building. Shout out to you for
Swoop.
All right, guys.
Appreciate y'all.
Fly Eagles fly. Hey, we die.
Go Sixers.